guys, welcome back to another video where today we're going to be going through some of the myths and some secrets that you probably don't know about. So today's video is going to be quite exciting. I have a few myths and secrets that I want to go through to see if you know about them or if they're actually quite new. So I got myself Quackers here today with me to help with some of these because you might need a friend to be able to help you. So for the first mystery or secret for today, we're going to start with the generator. Usually you may join a server where this is already on, but if you didn't know this well-known secret, if you put in 1972, it will come up with the green block and the generator is on. And just like that, you can then box up, basically hiding from everyone that's in here. So for the next secret, you're gonna need a friend to be able to do this. And what you want to do is box up just like so. And thank you, Quackers, for waving to confirm that he is indeed a friend. And you're gonna want to walk into each other continuously. Now, I don't know how long this will take to start climbing up and how high you can go, but just like that, which is so crazy, look at this, we are flying, literally flying. I don't know how high we can go though, so I might just leave this to see exactly how high we get, and hopefully it's not too high that we end up dying. Yikes, we're still going, and we are actually really high. I can barely see the floor at this point. Look, can you see the fences all the way down there with the spawn point? If I put my mouse next to this tree, you can see that the box is actually getting higher and higher, and that tree that I am pointing at is basically about to disappear behind my box. It just seems like it's never ending, so wow, exactly that. We accidentally fell down and Quackers died. So for the next one we've got while we're here is you may have seen people on the other side of that fence over at the back there. Now to get over there, you want to get past this massive bin and then go around the corner just like so. But actually what's quite cool is that the fence has only got a one-way mesh on it, like texture. So if you're here, you can see it, whereas if you're on this side of it, it doesn't disappear. Now, while we're on this side, I like the fact that you are able to actually run about, and there is the Ferris wheel in the background, which is clearly Blue's Ferris wheel, but there is a little bit more. So when we're back over here, this building is the end of Hemlock Woods. We go through the ventilation system, escaping Blue, and then we end up exactly where we are in the lobby at the end of Chapter 1. So as you can see us running around the back of this, you will see the vent system that is partly used for Chapter 1. And you have got what looks like a blue box over here. I'm not quite sure what it does, but it looks pretty cool. You can go through here, and yes, this should look quite familiar. I believe the design is exactly the same as it was in Chapter 1, right to the point where you get through the door that closes onto Blue. For our next little secret, we are in the game of Chapter 2, and when you head through this door, most of the time you end up running straight through to collect those 25 light bulbs. Isn't that right, Quackers? But then you're missing out on some pretty cool secrets in this room here. So if you look over here, there is a sign that says not working, need fixed. And you can see there's a whole box of CCTV. Now, I don't know if you noticed while going around the map, there's not many cameras about for somewhere that's meant to be a tourist attraction of a theme park. You normally have cameras up for security to make sure everything is all okay. Now, what you have over here is another sticker that says, I'll get rid of it later, which is on another CCTV. So this is going to be removed and added to this pile. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that just says something sus is going on. So moving on to the next secret, there is apparently a plushie in the game, and I have noticed at least one, which I want to share with you, especially getting away from Blue. So when you make it over to here, which is near the employees only door to Blue's castle, what you have is a whole bunch of stuff, including Blue. Why, Quackers? Why would you bring Blue to us? Look at this. It's like a little chase. I'm sure Quackers will be fine. Of course he will be. But if I head over to here, what you'll see is this absolutely adorable little Blue plushie that's been thrown away, which makes me actually really sad. But if there's any more in the game, I'm not too sure. But at least this indicates that there is an actual plushie toy here. One of the coolest things that we found on here, which is probably a glitch more than a secret, but if I get Blue's attention like so, and you run over to here and just literally stand here, you will see that Blue runs over you. and it just is almost like you don't exist. You do a massive disappear. So if this works with the other creatures, I'm not too sure, but the fact you can literally just run into this one spot right here to then hide from Blue, it's actually quite a good hiding spot, and it doesn't matter if he sees you go into it because he'll still just pretend to not see you. Now, this next one is actually pretty cool. If you head into this cave here and crouch, you'll notice that just like this, there is nothing to look at. But if you do a little bit of a stand, you can see you break it just a bit, and as you can see to my left, there is a sign, "Today I will no clip." But I can't read the rest of it. What does it say? So I don't know why this has been placed there. I don't know if it's more the case of like an Easter egg more than anything else, or if it's used in a way to just cover up. It's just like a lazy way of putting a texture on, but it's actually a really cool little secret. While we're going through these secrets, there are going to be some that you're going to require this V pose emote. If you haven't got it, if you head to this game that I'm going to show you now, you can unlock it by doing the events. Otherwise, you can purchase it for 170 Robux. If you don't already know, it is used a lot to be able to glitch outside of the map on many games, not just Rainbow Friends. So while we're waiting for Blue to do a disappear, what we need to do is head down this way. Now, these next two things are actually pretty cool. This first one we've got in Purple's lair is probably more a glitch, but it's also a secret as well. And if you decide to run around here while crouching, you will not be attacked by Purple. Although, as freaky and creepy as it is with him running around, actually giving you a bit of a head scratch right now, I mean, that's actually quite nice compared to the other Rainbow Friends that actually decide to kill you. If you're scared about heading into here because you need to come into Purple's lair to collect items, then just stay crouched and you will forever be safe. So moving on to the next secret, what you want to do is head into the Rainbow Races, and you will need a friend for this one, which we have got a volunteer here of Quackers for me, and what we're going to do is to get into a go-kart each. Now, this should be quite easy to do, but I know it takes a little bit of planning to be able to get them to do what we need to do. So if I get Quackers to stay where he is, and I will just head up here and just spin around just like so. What we need to do is to crash into each other to cause these to flip. So let's see what we can do. Quackers, drive as fast as you can. And I got a better idea. So this should do the trick. He's coming around the other way and... Ow! We missed each other. We'll try again. We'll try again. What the? What the? Why are they flipping? So much as we've tried this, we just cannot get these carts to flip over. But if you look at this bit of footage here, you can see clearly once they do flip it over, they just simply get back into the go-kart and jump out of it, which then pushes you through to under the map. Now, this is a cool secret if you can yourselves get the carts to flip. So at this point, what we're going to want to do is head back to the beginning, because there's actually a really cool way to get outside the map. Now, you probably are aware of the glitch with yellow, where you then drop yourself over to the castle on the edge, or you can also do this method over here, which is to do with the zip line, which I don't know if Quackers has done it yet or not. But yeah, if you simply head up to here, just like so, and as you go up, hold the right mouse button, just like this. Oh no! Just like that, you'll get off, which you probably know how to do this because this little secret's been around for a while. But there is another way to get outside the map. I can see Quackers is super happy for being on top of Blue's castle. And if you didn't know, this is a good way to distract the Rainbow Friends, to help your friends who are trying to complete the objectives. You know what they say, it's always good to end where you start, right? So what you're going to want to do is to go to your options, turn on shift lock if you're on PC, and at this point, you're going to want to simply align yourself so your shoulder is against the fence, and then turn off shift lock, return to camera, and then while you are stood like so, you want to use the pose like this. Just like that, you will glitch through and make it outside of the map. Now, clearly, Quackers hasn't got the emote yet, but he's just about to get it after this, so he can join in with this fun. Remember, this works for most of the games. Now, obviously, you saw me do exactly what I did then. It was very quick, but effectively, when you turn the camera around and then you press Shift and then either D or A, depending if you need to go left or right, it will effectively cut off the emote and you no-clip through, I think, up to 6 blocks. It's quite a lot. It's a really good way to get through some bulky items in different games to kind of glitch your way out. So, with this all being said, we're going to run through over here because I noticed earlier with this green patch, you can fall through it and it reveals the map underneath. Now, you're going to tell me you've seen this before, and you know what? I believe you. I can see that there is a purple here at the moment, and it's got an arrow on it. I mean, I don't know if I should run into that. I don't know if it's going to kill me if I do. Oh, but look at it. This is clearly purple. And if I just go creepy. So this is obviously the animation of purple that we see in Purple's lair. And up here, you have got just blue and green at the moment, because this is like a spawn for the morphs that you see in the game. So clearly, we're on the first night with the 25 light bulbs, so we've only got blue and green. Now, when you get to the next hours, you will unlock yellow and cyan. They will start to look like some kind of creepy hybrid monster. Now, with this being said, if we head over this direction, because over there, you have got some random placements of blocks, and I do believe you actually have the jump scare for purple in a box as well. Basically, it's a place for the camera to place itself so you can see yourself dying by purple. But over here, you can see what looks like to be an animatronic blue. So at the moment, you can see it's just sat there walking. Some people are saying it's used for the first intro animation where everyone is running together. Now, other people are saying it's actually a sign that we're going to get the robots into Chapter 3. Now, clearly, where I am here, if I fall off, I'm just going to be oofed. But if we were actually inside of this minecart, you know there is the room there which has those animatronics. And as you can see on the screen at the moment, yes, these animatronics here, it's almost like a sign that these were obviously destroyed. Some people are thinking that they're there to be brought into the next chapter. But to be honest, because they're all broken and they're sparking and they're not just, you know, in the best of shape, I actually think these are going to be destroyed. The current creatures that we see running around in Oddworld at the moment are like the advanced version of these robots. So it may look like at the moment we are running towards the darkness, but there is actually a block here. And if I just change my camera angle, does this look familiar to you? And does it not look super scary? This is Purple's location for the jump scare. This is what you see when someone actually dies. Now, I've got a question. If we got Quackers to get caught by Purple, would we see the animation here come to life with Quackers as well? But let's see what happens. Oh, he was found, but the animation didn't actually play ball. We didn't see anything. So for this final secret, there's a few subtle hints around the map to do with Pink. That's right, you heard it here. That we are all expecting Pink to be in Chapter 2. It never revealed itself. It never was here. It's actually quite rude. But there are signs that Pink is going to be potentially in the next game. So as you can see on the Ferris wheel, it has a whole bunch of colors, right? You've got green, you've got cyan, you've got blue, red, orange. And yes, you can see there are 2 pink. This is like a subtle hint to say that the pink, the next color, is definitely going to arrive into the game, although it might not look like what we expect it to. So Quacks is saying each of these colors are rainbow friends, so it makes sense that pink is going to become the next rainbow friends that we're going to see in Chapter 3 when we get to the surface. There is also another hint on this one to do with Pink, which is if you manage to glitch yourself out of the map like we've done here, if you get to the end, you will see the area of the minecart, which you can just simply drop down into, just like so. And when you go inside, you can actually explore the whole of this, which is absolutely amazing. So if we keep heading down this direction, we will eventually get to this room here. Unfortunately, where the track is not physical, I can't run up to have a look. But how's he managed to do that? Hang on, I need to try and get my way up there so I can showcase this a bit better. So Crackers has made a really good point while looking at these over here. And he's saying that pink is the 3rd largest, orange is the smallest, then it is purple, and then yellow, and then you got green and blue, which to be fair, they are quite similar heights. And then obviously you have pink, which is one of the biggest. So this would indicate, quite rightly from what Quackers has said, that pink should actually be quite a big morph. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, but if you liked it, remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, because it's super appreciated, and we will catch you in the next video. Remember to boop the snoot.